Wike'S Pointman in Rivers makes political statement with church Thanksgiving service. What looked like the mother of all Thanksgiving church services shook the Rivers State capital yesterday, April 28, 2024, shutting down a substantial part of Port Harcourt. It was a Thanksgiving church service mounted by the man to watch in Rivers State. The man to watch in Rivers State politics and a rising figure in the state, Tony Okocha, who is now the arrowhead of the FCT minister, Wike in Rivers politics. The event, which took place in Rimigbo at the Holy Trinity Anglican Church in Rumopara district of the Diocese of Niger Delta North, was a special Thanksgiving service by Okocha and family in celebration of Okocha appointment into the board of the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) as Rivers State representative. Okocha also held the Thanksgiving in celebration of his appointment as caretaker committee chairman of the Rivers State chapter of the All Progressive Congress (APC). From these two vantage points and positions, he has sought to challenge the state administration led by Governor Sim Fubara on how to do what he calls humanitarian project and human capital project. He has also used it to pitch a first opposition observatory for those he called the voiceless. He has thus pelted Fubara, the man he calls his good friend, always on a weekly basis, asking the governor to resign if the heat was too much. Okocha has particularly pelted the governor for doing Thanksgiving services around the state, though the governor retorted always that it was the grassroots supporters that were organizing the series with their funds. The governor calls his support organic. Okocha has, however, organized his Thanksgiving service, which seemed to turn out to be a demonstration of the new political front in the state. As the Fubara Thanksgiving event shook the town, it seemed to give observers and political analysts a view of the other front as both camps were ready for the local council election clash in June or anything thereafter. In the past 3 months, new political alignment and realignment have been going on in creating what people see as PDAPC. In this concept, those in PDP may actually be in APC, while those in APC may actually be in PDP. Splinters from other smaller parties are finding shelter under either the APC, now led by Okocha with the big shadow of Wike from behind on one side, and the PDP now being rallied together by Fubara with the slight shadow of Rotimi Chibika Mechi from behind on the other side. The gathering at their culture Thanksgiving and reception in Obiakpo section of the Garden City seemed to be a big statement to the Rivers people that Wike was not down, let alone out, and that big memes in Rivers, South Abuja and elsewhere were rather behind him. This must be why the introduction of guests in the church auditorium seemed to take deserved time despite the hurry to meet up. Thus, the presence of Wike, who came in big entourage and siren, was well noted. Others were the representation from the presidency, the presence of the national chairman of the APC represented by the South chairman Magnus Abi, the chairman of the NDDC Chedu Obi, the presence of the MD-CEO of the NDDC Samuel Obuku, PhD, and other NDDC guns such as Boma Iyaye EDP, the likes of Maureen Terminal, former ambassador to Jamaica, the many-time honorable and minority leader in the federal house Oke Chinda, former senator Magnus Abi, George Sekebo. The Rivers State House of Assembly, formerly dominated by the PDP but now APC through defection of 27 members, came in full force, led by the Speaker, Martins Amawele. About 21 out of the 23 local council chairmen stormed the event, while top political waves such as Shibudom Wuche, former Deputy Speaker, House of Reps, Desmond Akawo, former State Chairman of the People Democratic Party, now on the National Revenue and Mobilization Committee, all showed powerful presence, plus Chairman of the ruling All Progressive Congress in 17 states. In his brief remarks at the church and at the reception, Okocha said that what was on the show is the true meaning of organic support. We want to show what organic support means. It is not when to rent a crowd, when you have to settle them in form of mobilization and demobilization. But in this one, you can see the zest, the joy from the church to this place. I am very happy that God has given us this opportunity to thank Him. I also want to thank the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who has deemed us fit and proper to be appointed into the board of NDDC, and I'll also allow the chairman of his own party in Rivers State. I also thank my leader, the leader of the people, Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike, who has held nothing from me. I also thank my friends and sisters here on huge expectations before him. He said he was not scared. I am prepared because to whom much is given, much is expected. I am well prepared for the job. By the time we would have served our term, there will be so many things to remember. Take this to the bank. Wike'S entry came up with pomp and clouds, with folks stretching their necks to catch a glimpse of the man who held sway in the Garden City. The atmosphere was loaded with excitement and expectation. When he stood to speak, the vision rang out, and when he cleared his throat, the crowd roared. He spoke less but donated 20 million to help the 2 church building projects, even as the church authorities recorded his many financial and human capital support. In a sermon, the Bishop Wisdom Budu Nhonwo commended both Wike'S and Okocha and admitted that Thanksgiving was proper in the midst of the children of God. He, however, admonished Thanksgiving to give abundantly to God instead of lavishing huge spending on dresses and little to God. In doing so, Nhonwo said man was thanking himself. He pointed out that Thanksgiving, as seen in Luke 17, was an act of obedience first before being an act of appreciation. He urged children of God to endeavor to win God's favor through the proper way of thanksgiving to God. The reception was a huge event, bigger than the many political rallies. The sign the River State is evenly divided into 2 new aligned political camps. This is not good. Believe you me, this is not good. Now, wow. Is for Governor Fubara hand clean? You that is talking, do you know the God, the Bible? Because you know God, the Bible do not judge. And then Sabi, my own is that all this one's happening, Fubara should hold strong, hold forth. He should not be dismayed. This particular issue can make him very disorganized. But I just hope those he has in his corner are people who are genuinely concerned for him. People are now calling the name of the Lord in vain, God being chanted by evil men, and is absent from their midst because of the atrocious lifestyle and lies. Go for genuine repentance and not unacceptable thanksgiving. Mostly in River State, you see display of stupidity and madness, where you will see lie as the truth. No matter how they will try, they will never succeed on a plot against Governor Fubara. I don't even understand. They are doing Thanksgiving for something that is I don't want to go there, but something that is what? Something that is causing another person, should I say, sleepless nights? Now what? Maybe they watch now. I sincerely want to see the outcome of this, and I sincerely hope that the will of the people prevail. That is what I am after. In all of us, the will of the people. Not somebody who will come and frustrate and press the people, press them. They'll come be like, you know that bread when we share then they fry. No, I don't want people to go press them. I want river people to bask in all the goodness of what River State should be like. They should enjoy good governance, and they cannot do that when their governor is being oppressed. In fact, if 2 elephants they fight, I don't talk on before, it's in the ground, they always suffer. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say Thanksgiving. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest.